What the fuck happened last night?
Welcome to HK on the Street Beer in Review Edition. Today we'll be talking about the beers that we've had in the last week and what we both felt would be the beer of the week. Today our special guest is Francisco. You guys know him as Elder Mike. So welcome, Mr. Mike.
Thanks, Mom.
I guess I gotta look over there, but I forget the mic's right here, so I'm shouting over there. Anyway, so what do we have right now? What are we gonna be?
Did you say you brought a can or no? You want me to grab that?
Yeah, grab that one because
we got a hazy on tap from right now. That's killer.
Let's do the hazy.
And I'll get the Pilsner can, and then we'll do these.
Because mine don't have.
Those are about the three I'm the most stoked on.
Mine don't have a label.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so let's do the label.
Oh, yeah, you got that secret stuff.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you do a little more chat, and then I'll bring those out.
Shout out to Tony Bags. If you guys don't know who he is, Tony Bagdasarian, Anthony Bagdasarian. He's from the area, moved to the Central Coast. He was a beer rep, forget what company, sorry Tony, but down in Slow for quite a few years. And now he's running the sales department at There Does Not Exist in Slow. They've been open for almost 2 years now. Glad he was able to get on board and bring that stuff to Central Valley. So I've heard a lot of good stuff from them. I believe I was at the brewery earlier this year, but it was one of those, you go to a few and you forget. So yeah, we're gonna be sharing a couple of his beers, and Mike, Elder Mike, says he's really digging this one. So we'll get into that. This one is Humble Forager Coastal Sunshine Fruited Smoothie Sour. Okay, so we'll do that. And what do we have here, Mike?
So yeah, you have now by this time heard about this. They're just kind of hitting Fresno now, but it's this brewery out of San Luis called There Does Not Exist. They hired actually like a Fresno guy,
Tony.
Who is bringing it up here now. So I actually had an account with them prior to that, but they're in San Luis, so it was gonna just be real sporadic pickups. But I was really stoked on them. So now everyone's lucky because Tony's bringing beer on the regular.
Yep.
So if you haven't seen it yet, it's hitting all the spots. It's highly recommended by me. I think people are loving it. The beers are killer. They do a little bit of everything from what I can tell. I've seen their spot on Instagram. It looks really slick. And their beers are really, really good, classy, clean, awesome. Artwork's insane.
Yeah.
It's just cool. It's just a cool total package.
Yeah. So this is their hazy?
This is a hazy called Spore. 6.66.
That smells fantastic.
Had one person who didn't want to drink it because of that. But it's really good.
Yeah. Crazy that we still have... I'm sorry, but there's still people who judge beers off of percentage, alcohol percentage.
Yeah. I think it was the 3 6s. A little dark or something.
Okay, I didn't, who was it?
The God and the Devil type thing, I think, is what...
who was it that had a beer that was 666 anniversary beer?
A lot of people have been doing
Cellar Maker?
Yeah, I think they do one.
Was it Cellar Maker? 666? Yeah.
I've seen a few.
But
yeah, I'm stoked on these guys. This Pilsner here that I think we're going to crack is really good, but I thought this was awesome.
Yeah, that's...
I don't know how much, if you've talked to, Tony a lot. I don't know Tony very well, but, or hardly at all, to be honest. But, so I actually was having a beer with Monty from Mission Trail.
Okay. Was he here?
A while back down
there?
Paso Robles, and he was like, dude, you got these guys you got to check out. And he told me that the brewer was from Firestone.
Oh.
So did a bunch of years at Firestone and I mean, this is
What?
the story I heard from Monty was that he was a star. Like he was already kind of a star there. Like he was.
okay.
They knew how good he was. And then after 5 or 6 years at Firestone, he got approached to start something, and here it is.
Yeah, no. My first mouthfeel on that was how can I put it? A little more on the bitter side than tart than the.
They're not
than the sweet.
super.
Yeah.
This one's not super juicy. It's
But it after and some people will understand what I'm saying. Some people won't. But I kind of feel like after 1 or 2 drinks, your palate starts to settle down, and you start getting more of it, and it's actually really, really, really good.
yeah. I love this one. We just tapped it like last night, and I couldn't stop taking little sips of it. It's good.
Yeah, I ran into Tony. Good segue. I ran into Tony at Machine Head. Another thing, this week or last week, it's been a week that Machine Head finally opened up, and I ran into Tony on Friday at Machine Head, so we were able to chat there, and we were able to share a couple beers at Machine Head. You haven't had? Definitely.
I haven't. I gotta go, but I haven't been yet. I haven't had a chance yet.
Yeah, I definitely recommend it. I'm not a huge fan of. I mean, I love sours, but I can't do them.
Well, this
know-
one's gonna be an interesting one
Okay.
for you over here.
Well, Bags was telling me, and Germs.
Yeah.
They were both. I ran into both of them. They were telling me that I needed to try the
Yeah.
sour that
Yeah.
he's made, and I just couldn't do it. On the way out, Germs was able to get me a sample of that. What is it? A blueberry something?
I've been seeing that one posted up. Yeah.
It was fantastic. It actually really was. I don't know if I could personally do like a whole whatever it is pint or whatever, but it was really good. The pale was solid. I think a lighter shade of pale,
Okay.
or whiter shade of pale. I can't remember. It was something like that it was called. The juicy was pretty good. I want to say my favorite was the lager that he made.
Nice.
The lager was fantastic. So I'll just get into mine.
It's always a good sign.
Yeah, right.
You nail
clean,
that. You nail that style.
clean, fresh, especially here in the with the summers that we have. And I mean, even still, I rode my bike over and I'm
Middle
sweating.
of winter. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
So my pick for the week would definitely be anything at Machine Head. Go try it out. I recommend all of them. I even had the wit beer. For me personally, I need a little bit more of the clove and banana. What I'm used to, but it was pretty solid. But I would
Okay.
go with the lager, pale, and the hazy, and even that sour was pretty damn good.
So your pick of the week is a brewery.
is a brewery.
Since you're doing a brewery, I'll say my pick of the week is this brewery.
Okay.
And I just think Fresno's going to be lucky. If we're going to get regular runs with this, it shouldn't be too hard to find. Sounds like Tony's dropping it at all the normal spots, all the spots that carry the right stuff. We'll definitely be keeping it. We love it. And speaking of Pilsners, if you want to crack that one, we should do that one, because I thought that this was, as much as I like these other beers, I thought this was awesome.
This
It's called Spore.
Spore, definitely recommend it if you come in. The Spoke, definitely.
Almost gone, by the way.
Yeah, it's fantastic, man. A lot of you know, I'm not a huge hazy fan. I drink them because,
But they're everywhere.
They're everywhere. You really can't get away from it.
Everyone's drinking them.
But it's very rare that I'll have one where I'm like, man, I need to have that again. And I could definitely drink this all night. It's a crusher. It's definitely a crusher. So
This one's called Heavy Wings. It's a Pilsner. I mean, it's crystal
Nice and
clear.
clean.
Yeah, it's beautiful beer. Even though we did get several, this is, I mean, like you said about Machine Head, when you find something
stick with it.
this good.
Quick story. Years ago, I was at Central Coast Brewery, and there was this Irish guy, and he was sitting there, and he was drinking the same beer all night long, and we both ended up getting a little lit up, where we ended up at the same table talking, and I asked him if he really loved that beer, and it was a Pilsner. And he said, it was funny because he said, he goes, I don't understand you Americans, how you go somewhere and you try a whole bunch of different beers.
Yeah.
And he says, I get it if you've never been there, but if you find one you like, stick with it.
Yeah.
There's no reason to change. So he says, why should I change if I really like this one?
You know, every time we bring in the traditional German brewers, which we don't do as often as we probably would like, because sometimes they're a hard sell, especially while it was locked down for like full COVID. It takes a little more, you know, talking to for some people who don't, you know, have a lot of experience with them. But man, you know, there's a reason.
Yeah.
They don't. There's a reason they haven't changed them for
forever.
Triple digit numbers of years
across the pond,
because they got it. It's just good. And like, you know, we're lucky to start seeing breweries like Heater Allen and places that are
doing
good at doing all this other wild stuff, but they're also paying some serious respect to, you know,
to the old traditional
goods, to styles. Because if you know, these are just, it's like the guy you said, man. Like, I could drink this one.
Yeah, this is.
I could crush this one all afternoon,
and not change, not divert to anything else.
This is one of the better. I feel like this is one of the better lagered beers I've had in a long time.
That's really good. I definitely could sit here and.
Oh, Jacob's got a special delivery.
Take a picture of that for me too, because we don't have time.
Okay. Picture time.
Also eat it.
Looks bomb.
Are we both in the frame then? All right. I wasn't able to check.
Come on.
Yeah, you look good.
Do this for me.
I mean, all things considered.
Do this for me.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate it.
Hold that. Don't let that.
I'm glad. I'm glad I'm able to come back in and
okay, now put those together.
And we can keep up with the info.
Or you can he can hold it and you can actually get him in there too if you want.
No, let's not do that.
And then put HK not included. Maybe they don't want people don't want to see the rating, so.
Hold on.
Cool. Let me know if it's good or what I need to change before. Tell me that it sucks.
Okay.
So as far as what you have on tap, what would you recommend people to come in and have before it's gone?
Well, I think that this hazy is going to be gone probably before, but we've got a couple more kegs. So if you want to try their beers, we're going to have, you know, a couple more of them on. But I think this particular one will probably be gone. We're already running out of the cans we bought. We only bought a few cases, but he's coming back up next week with fresh beer.
Tuesday,
so there'll be more.
Yeah. So this is you said you tapped it last night?
Yesterday, but it's almost gone. It's been
almost gone.
Yeah, gone like fire.
Angel up in sandwiches, dude. Beto was flipping out about the garbanzo.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
She was like, you need to.
That was like a combo of something that I used to make at 8th, and then Jacob making the pesto.
Okay.
So that was like kind of the two of us sort of throwing that together.
So, many of you know Spoke is doing sandwiches now. Are you going to try and keep something vegetarian friendly?
We'll always have vegetarian. We'll add vegan. That's definitely on our plan, but it's going to take a minute just to get things like a little more sorted.
So what is this here?
That is today's special for Sunday, so it'll be today only. By the time you cut this video together, it probably won't be around, but
I'm gonna put it
what this one happens to be is mascarpone cheese, mortadella, Fuyu persimmon.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Greens, red onion, and sprouts.
That red onion
and Havarti cheese.
That red onion and persimmon.
Yeah, you get that little spice, that little sweet, little crunch.
As soon as we're done, I'm gonna put this up. So
okay, cool.
So it'll be up today. But okay, so So you are planning on having something vegan?
Yeah, and we're changing them a lot, you know. So we'll always have grilled cheeses, and then we'll always have, you know, just rotating specials. We're planning on getting a little crazier as we can go, but you know, we don't really have a kitchen, so we're working with, you know, creativity. You know, we can't really cook. So you know, we're like finding ways, like with the garbanzo bean, make something that's interesting, that doesn't require
Change
you
it
know,
up.
Yeah.
So, anything else you want to talk about this week that you've had?
I say we got to figure out a way to get that one.
Let's get it.
And see what you think. This one shocked us all, kind of. This is a brewery out of Washington called Humble Forager.
Hey,
What's up?
what's up, brother?
To be just totally honest, I don't know. I really know very little about them. It sounded like an interesting beer. I wanted to try something new. And we got a chance to crack a couple, pour them for a couple people, and I mean, everyone's kind of going kind of nuts over it. So this is they're calling it a fruited smoothie sour. You'll see, like, I think you'll see why once you pour it. You can just tell what it's thick.
He mugs me too, man.
Wow.
Just like here.
That out.
Mama's way just stays with mom all the time.
This is already, I don't know, this one was listed as like version 9, so I don't know how much
so
they're changing the fruits, but since you're doing calling it the beer of the week thing, this one surprised me.
All right.
I wasn't surprised by this. I knew this I knew these guys were gonna be good.
Yeah.
But this one shocked me. I'm really interested to see a lot more about this.
That smells fantastic.
Yeah.
What, 98?
This is Sunday morning if you feel like having a beer. I mean,
That's orange juice.
yeah, Kern's, all the jokes.
Yeah.
All the jokes.
That's
guava.
It's piffy.
Yeah. It tastes like almost like, I hate to almost say it, but it tastes like sort of like fresh squeezed juice in a way.
Totally.
It's pretty wild.
I mean, I wouldn't even call it a sour because it's not.
It's only sour. It's only sour in the way that like a juice is tart.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Like if you were to do fresh orange juice in the morning, it has that little bit of acidity.
Yeah. It's a wild one, right?
Yeah.
And I know, like you just said, that's not really
No.
what you dig on right now, but we all kind of like did a big like.
So there you go.
So anyway, we got a little bit more of that, and we're interested in figuring out, seeing if a little more comes down the pipeline and see what they're all about. But super shocked.
All right. There you go. Get
So
in.
those are my picks for the week.
Get
That
in.
and Machine Head, right?
Yeah, and Machine Head. Go try Machine Head, but get in. Hopefully we could do this once a week, get more content up where you guys could come check it out. And if you can't get down there, I know a lot of people are still a little leery about getting out.
Yeah, everything's available to go. Web
Yeah.
stores,
So,
web store's still online.
You can see us drinking it. You can get the beers at.
SpokeeasyPublicHouse.com. Pick up 5 days a week now, Wednesday through Sunday. Sandwiches available to go all the time. Give us a call, message us on Instagram, whatever, Facebook. We'll find it. Ask us about the sandwich specials, and yeah.
Well, and there you go. Hopefully we'll be back next week. If you see me out and about, open a tab and let's talk about it. Bye.
Hey,
Cheers.
It was fun.
Thank you.
Thanks, Juan.
What the fuck happened last night?